Good morning, Belen. I'm Francisco Blanco.
And I'm Nicholas Carvajal. Welcome to this edition of WBLN for today, January 28, 2016. Welcome to this edition of this semester. Dr. Frade's 8th grade Spanish class have been studying the life and history of Jose Marti. This week, Dr. Frade took the 8th grade class on a field trip. Enrique Sori has more.
This past Tuesday, 17 8th graders traveled to the Cuban Heritage Collection at the University of Miami's Richter Library. Students learned about Jose Marti's life and Cuban culture.
We went on the 26th of January to the Cuban Heritage Collection at the University of Miami because we're getting close to celebrating the anniversary of the birth of Jose Marti, and considering that this is one of the largest collections of archives for Cuban studies and research in the United States, and we're so close to it. It was a great opportunity to take some of the students and have them explore some of the material that the collection treasures.
The collection preserves and gives access to artifacts and historical documents related to Cuban culture from colonial times to present. The students were able to see some of Jose Marti's original books and pictures of his childhood.
She had also put together a selection of personal letters of Marti, first editions of books like Ismaelillo that had been dedicated by Marti himself.
The collection is open to the public 5 days a week from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, please visit the University of Miami website. For WBLN in the Middle, I'm Enrique Sori.
Thank you, Enrique. The American Mathematics Competition tests for grades 10 through 12 will take place Tuesday, February 2nd, after school in the Roca Theater. Expect to be there until 5 p.m. Bring number 2 pencils and erasers. No calculators, cell phones, or smartwatches allowed. High school students are invited to participate in this challenging nationwide math competition. With more about the exam, here's Robert Lopez.
Next Tuesday, February 2nd, after school until 5 p.m., 163 students from Mr. Cotto's, Ms. Vichot's, and Mr. Roca's classes will put their math skills to the test, literally. They will take the American Mathematics Competition Standardized Test provided by the Mathematical Association of America.
The AMC 10-12 tests are a nationwide competition that challenges the high school students to study further than their regular classes, and it puts them against the other students in their same grades in the whole country, and so then that's pretty exciting to see where they're at.
One test is for the 9th and 10th graders called the AMC 10, and another is for the 11th and 12th graders called the AMC 12. Depending on the student's score, they can advance to take the American Invitational Mathematics Examination in March, which is a 3-hour exam which consists of 15 questions, but it doesn't stop there. Students can go on to the USA Mathematical Olympiad, which is a 2-day, 9-hour, 6-question essay-proof exam.
The test is 25 multiple choice questions. Starts off really easy, like 2 times 2, basic first question, and then gets progressively harder. And by the last question, it's very difficult. The test did help me with my college applications. There were, I think, 2 or 3 colleges that I applied to that specifically asked for my AMC score, including MIT and Carnegie Mellon. So I'm very thankful that Belen offers it, and that it's been available to me these past few years.
If you would like to try your luck, take the exam. It is sponsored by the Math Department and is open to all high school students.
Attention junior class. Kairos will be held on February 11th through 12th. Please hand in your permission form along with $70 to a peer minister or Dr. Chirino. Attention junior class. Kairos will be held on. Please hand in your permission form along with $70 to a peer minister or Dr. Chirino.
This week, the seniors held the annual senior skit in the Roca Theater, a tradition that goes back many years. This year, the skit was revolved around Father Suarez visiting faculty members' dreams, including Mr. Cleveland, Deacon O'Malley, and Father Cartaya, just to name a few.
Just finished watching the senior skit with the parents and some of the seniors and the other students. It was fantastic. The kids did a great job. There's some guys that really nailed down the teachers in the way that they imitated them. I saw no resemblance in my character, by the way. And just for the record, I wanted to say one thing. The cafeteria has only been under construction for 2 months, not 50 years. But anyways, it was a great job, and I'm very proud of the class of 2016. I want to thank Mr. Maza, Mr. Dulcedes, and everybody who took an active part in helping these guys put it together. Awesome.
In national news, as the Iowa caucuses get closer and closer, Donald Trump remains the Republican frontrunner with a 16.8 lead on Ted Cruz. On the other hand, Hillary Clinton is leading the Democratic Party with a 15.3 lead on Bernie Sanders.
I did spend a lot of time in.
So the run-up to this year's presidential debate and an election seems to really be interesting. You have a number of contenders who all have some similar and most wildly differing opinions on what the best course for America is. On the Democratic side, you obviously have the two frontrunners, Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton, who, even though they're united by party politics, they are divided in some of their particulars of their platforms. And on the Republican side, you have a very lively group of people with Donald Trump leading the pack and leading the polls right now. I think at this point, the politics of 2016 and where things are heading toward the primaries and the general election are pretty much wide open on both sides. I think the important thing is that we're living in very exciting political times. Regardless of what happens, the run-up to this next election is going to be one of the more memorable in recent years. And it's important to stay focused on the news and current events because things are changing minute by minute. And if you're not up to speed on what's going on, you can really miss quite a lot of stuff.
The Iowa caucuses will be held on Monday, February 1, and are an event where voters from all of Iowa voting precincts meet to elect delegates to the county conventions. Fox News has an extra podium to the side of the stage. They said they didn't expect to use it, but had it, just in case, if Donald Trump made a last-minute decision to attend. He did not, and his top rival acknowledged it right out of the gate.
Let me say, I'm a maniac, and everyone on this stage is stupid, fat, and ugly. And Ben, you're a terrible surgeon. Now that we've gotten the Donald Trump portion out of the way.
In the absence of Trump, candidates tried to take a more civil tone with their counterparts on the stage. At one point, Cruz went after the moderators, saying that they were trying to bait candidates into attacking one another. Still, the candidates did not clash over differences on immigration, leadership, and electability. Meanwhile, 3 miles away from here, at Drake University, the competing event, Donald Trump promised a rally. His campaign said he would raise money for veterans. Mike Huckabee and Rick Santorum showed up after the two participated in undercard debate. Trump said Fox News had been nothing but nice as they tried to court him back into the debate. But he's already made up his mind. Some of the candidates on the main stage, looking past Iowa and toward New Hampshire just 8 days after these caucuses. Many of them are hoping to secure a second-place finish behind Trump. Kasich, Christie, and Bush have spent a lot of time there, but the candidates have until Monday to make their closing arguments to the voters here in Iowa.
International news, Leonardo DiCaprio met with Pope Francis at the Vatican yesterday. The two shared a common interest, saving the community. According to Vatican Radio, the Pontiff, Leonardo DiCaprio gave the Pontiff a book of art from a Dutch Renaissance painter at the end of the meeting. DiCaprio kissed the Pope's ring and, speaking in Italian, thanked him for meeting with him. The Catholic Herald reports DiCaprio was raised Catholic but does not have a religion except for expressing an interest in Buddhism.
Hey guys, now here's your scoop for today. The Chess Club meeting today and next week at 3 p.m. in F208. The Respect Life meeting will take place Monday at 3 p.m. in room H204. The Vocatones meeting will take place Monday at 3 p.m. in room I109. Stay tuned as we bring you weather and sports right after these messages.
Good morning, Belen. It's going to get a little cloudy today, but I promise you by the weekend, it's going to clear up. Let's take a look at your map. All right, as you can see, it's a little cloudy over Miami, but the rest of Florida is looking clear. Let's take a look at your the weather for today. All right, today should be a high of 69, a low of 53, relative humidity 58%, winds from the northwest coming at 13 miles per hour, mostly cloudy, and precipitation 0%. Let's take a look at your next 3 days. On Saturday should be a high of 74, a low of 64 with a 0% chance of rain. On Sunday should be a high of 76, a low of 68 with a 0% chance of rain. And on Monday should be a high of 78 and a low of 69 with a 70% chance of rain. That's all for your weather.
The varsity basketball team got off to a rocky start last night, but was able to solidify the victory over Ronald Reagan by a score of 60-48. Daniel Romero exploded for the Wolverines, scoring a high 24 points. Their next game is against Sunset Senior High next Wednesday in district semifinal against Miami Springs. Game time is 7:30 p.m. Last night, the junior varsity basketball team defeated Ronald Reagan High School by a score of 73-40. The team was led by Lorenzo Luasis with 20 points, Marcos Dager with 16 points, and Christian Tinico with 9 points. The team finished off the season record 22-3. Due to the rain yesterday, the regional quarterfinal game was postponed for today. The varsity soccer team will host St. Thomas Aquinas. The game time is 3:20 p.m. Admission is $7. The stadium will be closed for every other outdoor sport. Congratulations to our Miami Heroes first team all-county selections. In swimming, Javier Salmao, Heitor Fingarino, Alejandro Carriazo, Juan Ramirez, Max Garcia de Pozo, and cross country, Joshua Collins, Hyman Lopez, and golf, Leopoldo Herrera, and in football, Tavish Rice. From Monday to Friday, I'm your man. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Gabriel. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Nick Carvajal.
And I'm Francisco Blanco. And from everyone here at WBLN, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and stay golden, Wolverines.